RC is going to take over 1st and 10.
On the 20, I assume.
Yeah. It's weird they make high school players start at the 20.
Well, like we was talking earlier, this is just my second high school game doing this. Kyle, do most teams kick it out of the end zone?
Oh gosh, no.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's how good he is.
This kid is basically amazing.
Is that Christian?
No, they're
I can't see.
They're on defense here, so that's gonna.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
And that's
Jeremiah
up the middle.
Israel.
That looks like it was Jeremy Walters. Yeah.
Second and 2. I'm trying to take over the play-by-play for
that.
Kyle.
I'm trying to.
He's trying to.
I'm trying desperately to get
It'd
this.
be 2nd and 8, not 2nd and 2. Nostradamus over there.
Wait a minute. All right, then they're going to run this.
2nd and 8, yeah.
Right up the middle.
He's done passing.
And they ran right up the middle.
And they ran in the middle. How about that? It really is like having Tony Romo
did he
with
get
us.
the line? Did he get to the line of scrimmage?
Barely, if he did.
He was on the 22, so he lost about half a yard.
If you want to get fancy, the way the really good guys do it, they say the line of gain.
Yeah, that's a dumb thing to say.
I've never heard that in my life.
You're kidding me.
And I've watched a million football games.
Yeah.
Line of gain.
The line of gain.
No. All right. Well, we won't be doing that.
I will.
It's not line of scrimmage no more.
Typical Buddy wanted to be pinky
up. All right, going back for a pass. And it's picked off again.
Picked off again by number 1.
Is
he running it back?
It is.
Another touchdown. Nah, we called that one. My goodness.
And welcome to the Thunderdome.
Lord have mercy.
Number 1, Judy Robinson. Touchdown.
So 20 points in
20.
They play 12-minute quarters.
The 12-minute quarters.
20 to nothing.
20 to nothing right now.
And
4 minutes and 14 seconds. We've scored 20 and getting ready to be 21.
And I'm calling the police because I'd like to report a murder.
Yeah, it's already bad.
I had no idea it'd be like
this. This is a 6A program,
right,
guys. This is a school with 2,000. They have 2,000 students, I think, and this is a team that is notoriously not a bad team.
Well, while you were getting poorer out there, Craig and I were talking.
They're probably averaging 30 points or a little bit more than 30 points a game, win or lose. They can score some points.
They can.
We were talking about the Flyer football program and the facilities that they have here, and with the lights and the fireworks, and that's what happens when you have a program that demands excellence.
That's absolutely right. And I give Eddie a hard time about this.
Who?
Coach Pirate Redbeard.
Thank you.
I give him a hard time all the time because Pirate Redbeard, I give him a hard time because he almost went to Highlands and.
Well, I hope his leg don't get tired tonight.
It's 21-0, by the way.
Yeah, 21-0.
Have you got it figured out?
I have not got it figured out, but we're gonna
another end zone kick, a little bit deeper.
I'm not trying to push people away from the broadcast, but if you want a real-time score, go to Tony Bowman's feed on Facebook.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that,
Stay
buddy.
with ours. Stay with ours.
I'm joking.
21-0, Franklin County's ahead.
I'm just giving Tony
in 4 minutes and 14 seconds. This game's brought to you by Da Vinci's Pizza tonight.
Oh, is it?
And
little did we know.
And
Capital Court Authority, the Thompson Family Legacy Foundation,
and Lee Building Products,
where
you can get all of your masonry needs.
Y'all ready for this?
Caden Turner went around.
Have you got it?
Oh,
there you go.
Now we got a score.
Magically. We are so good. Well, Kyle is.
Well, it didn't come up on mine yet. There it goes.
A little bit. That's what we call a delay there,
delay,
Craig.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
Yep. Let me see if anybody's.
Fans are pretty well attending the game tonight.
They really are. This is senior night.
This is good.
This is a really, really good senior class that they have, and
about snapped it over his head.
there's so many kids that are seniors and work in this program that it took quite a bit to get them. I mean, I think they started senior night at about 5:30 or something.
They started early.
Terry Johnson's tired over there. I'll tell you that much.
Is.
Terry Johnson.
So
Let
Romo,
me tell you.
Romo, what we got going next here, Tony Romo?
Well, I want to talk about Terry Johnson.
Let's
for a
do it.
second.
Let's talk about Terry
Because,
Johnson.
I mean, obviously I grew up a Panther. But he was doing that. I mean, I am almost 58 years old.
God.
All right.
And he was old then.
And Terry,
but he's a legend.
He was a French teacher when I went to high school and graduated.
Oh, get out of here.
Is
that when they chiseled French? French? They just learned that French was the language, right?
Oh, a pass. What's going to happen? Another pickoff?
It's picked off again. Knocked down at the last second.
On his fingertips.
But Terry Johnson was calling high school basketball games. I can remember. I mean, I can remember 84, 83. I don't remember any of that because I wasn't. I mean,
he was teaching when I graduated in 1977.
Yeah,
French teacher.
So what a legend
and tennis coach.
And what a fantastic guy. There's the Terry Johnson, the new Terry Johnson courts, tennis courts over here. Everybody knows that Terry Johnson is a great tennis coach. He was the coach when they set the state records for continuous matches.
4th and 11 on a punt.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
Get it.
Yeah, had to be partially blocked.
Flyers.
Who recovered?
Let's see.
Looks like Flyers have it.
Frank Kenny's got it on the.
And I'm trying to see who picked that ball up. That looks like that's.
One thing I noticed about this Flyer Club is, they don't get too excited.
No, they really don't.
I mean, I guess when you're so used to, winning.
This is amazing.
And they'll get excited after a score, but not so much after we just recovered a fumble.
What do people say? Act like you've been there before?
Yeah.
Well, Franklin County's been there before.
Yeah.
And just a matter of I was hoping these guys were going to get a lot of plays on.
What district?
That is called.
How many district championships in a row?
They have not lost a district game since the last game of October in 2020. They've gone 4 years without losing a district game.
That's crazy.
They've won back-to-back district championships in this district, and are now considered you got to call them a perennial power. We don't have that elusive state championship yet, but I think it's a matter of time. It's tough. 4A is the most competitive division with Boyle County and Corbin and now Paducah Tillman.
Yeah, Boyle County.
Christian Moore is going to run up the middle there. He ran over one kid.
My gosh, what a beast.
There's basically 4 kids that lost their soul out there, right there. I call him the soul snatcher.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Christian Moore was sick with the flu this week, terribly sick. And there were a lot of questions whether he was going to play tonight. I was talking to him over on the sideline before the game started. And,
did he get some IV fluid yesterday?
He did. And I think he's okay now. He was dancing around.
Well,
and
he
having
looks
fun.
like it.
Ron Moore stopped up here in the booth and said hello to us tonight.
Yeah. Smacked me upside the head.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how good the cameras look that we have?
Pretty good.
Goodness gracious. Oh, that's Christian Moore with the direct snap. He's going to just walk in the end zone. Oh, he's short. How you stop the baby bus?
I don't know, but I think we need to go to our replay.
I know, no kidding.
That one. Maybe his knee was down before he
on the 1 yard line
crossed the goal line.
He's going to be at the half yard line there. I do like the direct snap. They're going to have to switch it up a couple times, and that's the other thing about this program. The great thing about this program is it's a feeder. They have a feeder program with the Rams and we got the power backfield here.
My great nephew plays for the Rams.
Yeah,
over the top,
and that's a touchdown for Christian Moore, number 2 on the night.
So with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter,
or in 7 minutes.
That's unbelievable.
It's 28 to
It's 28 to nothing. It's 27 to nothing. Mr. Automatic's getting ready to come in here. I mean, might as well just go ahead and put the points on the board. But
so, buddy, we might, like you said, see a running clock possibly in the first quarter.
All we need is one more touchdown, right?
Yeah.
It's 35.
Well, they got to hit 8. They got to get 8.
38. Okay.
Yeah. Now they got to get 35.
35.
8 points.
Yeah.
Mr. Automatic
Well, I
kicks
can't.
that through.
I told you I went to Frankfort High.
7. Yeah.
You went to-
Yeah.
counting isn't your
I did the
strong
math for him a little while ago.
Goodness gracious.
There were some big numbers you presented to the school, so I had to do the math for him.
I appreciate that. I'm driving this camera tonight because both cameras because Eric Elder left us high and dry
Yeah,
tonight.
you did.
Eric Elder. I had to call Craig Willard to get some technical assistance.
And where does he work?
They work at Simplify T. If you guys need any IT solution or assistance, I know that they're working on a new division of their company. I mean, what a tremendous company and how fast they've grown. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
But they are doing great things. He's one of the owners, Craig Willard and Eric Elder, and those guys have just done an amazing job.
When I see their logo, I always read Simplifit.
Simplifit.
Yeah.
It's actually
They actually received the ball this time. They didn't let it hit the end zone.
Yeah. Nick Landers also. Sorry, Nick,
Yeah.
didn't mean to leave you out there. Another owner of Simplify T. Those guys are amazing. If you need anything with your IT needs, large or small, those guys can handle it, and they are amazing.
And remember to share this broadcast.
Yeah, share like, share, comment. Do not comment on our quality of keeping the scoreboard up.
Because we're the only live of the Franklin County game.
We are. We're the only live that's going on. Buddy Bennett, our member from Lee Brick and Block here, Lee Building Products.
Lee Building Products.
Lee Building Products. This is your first game with us, and you've been to a couple of Franklin County games over the last few years.
Look at his shirt. Look at Buddy's shirt.
I'm actually pretty impressed. He actually loses Frankfort High cred. I think they're not going to let you down at Sauer Field anytime soon. What do you think about a team like Franklin County? This is a 6A program they're playing. When these guys got off the bus today, I was sitting outside and I thought, these are some big boys.
Yeah, they're not little at all.
No.
Yeah. They, just looking at these guys, their footwork looks so good, and they're seem to be in the right spots, obviously to make the interceptions. They seem to be in the right spots to make the tackles.
I can tell you, Denny Ledford and those guys, they are. It is a career choice if you're going to play for the Flyers, and those guys make it a job for them.
Oh, no doubt.
And
Denny was my AD when I was coaching basketball.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's how I came across the Flyers gear.
Denny provided it?
Well, no, he didn't.
I was going to say, yeah.
All right, draw back to pass. He's going to throw it deep. He's got it beat. He's wide open. That's the biggest play of the game. That's going to be a gain of right at 37 yards on that gain. 37 yards on the pass.
Camden McAlpin is the receiver.
I wonder if his family used to own McAlpins. Anybody ever been to McAlpins?
Yeah, that's a long time ago too.
They're probably related to the Dahlhair family.
Well, y'all are showing your age. Hey,
for those of you who don't know,
I bought my wife's engagement ring from Patsy Dahlhair.
That owned Dahlhairs?
Yeah.
Wow.
The wife. She had a little diamond business on the side.
That's when eating at a Mexican restaurant called Chi-Chi's was something big.
Before you could get a communicable disease there.
We ate at Chi-Chi's every Wednesday night when we played softball in Lexington.
My wife worked at Chi-Chi's.
Oh.
How about that? Full circle right there.
Not back then, though.
Well, not when you all were.
When we were playing at Chillicothe Park.
It was. This is in the late 90s, boys.
Yeah, we looked at them and said, fried ice cream?
Yeah.
How do you have fried ice cream?
And that stuff was good.
Yeah, it was.
That's a Mexican delicacy.
Yep.
So Lee Brick and Block, Lee Building Products.
It's hard not to say.
I'm gonna mess that up all night long.
It's hard to say.
Lee Building Products. You all have. You all are not only across the state of Kentucky. You all are in other markets in the
Tennessee.
United States, correct?
Tennessee.
The Lee Building Products was started. The game is going on, and we're talking.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Yeah,
trying to keep
yeah.
people entertained
That's
here.
right.
Yeah.
There's not
That's going
much.
to be a run up the
Rub
middle
it.
there. It's going to be a gain of about 1 yard. It's
Yeah.
going to make it 3rd and 9 for the Flyers defense here.
Today is David Lee's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, David
Yeah,
Lee, the
it-
great
it's-
David Lee.
Yeah, and David was the one that hired me 28 years ago.
Cool.
He probably regrets that
He
every
does.
single day, doesn't he?
He does.
He was my PE teacher my
Yeah.
senior year.
Really?
Gosh, we're just
Hey.
calling everybody old on this thing.
Hey, in my senior year, I didn't want to. I had enough credits to graduate, but I didn't want to work the half a day. So David signed me up for 4 PE classes straight in a row.
He's going to lose his license for that.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
But yeah, to your question, Kyle, Ray Lee started Lee Building Products in 1959 on Holmes Street, and the 5 Lee brothers, there's 5 of them.
Carol, Barry, Bruce, David,
Allen.
Win
Yeah.
winner chicken dinner.
Yeah.
And Alan Lee will be mad at both of you for being the last one of the league.
Wait a minute, I filled it in.
You did.
in.
I just couldn't remember the 5th one for a second.
So
Right now, Matthew Lee and Grady are giving their dad a hard time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So basically, they would Ray would make the block during the day, and it would cure overnight.
GRC going for it on 4th down here.
Yeah, let's
They
see what
have to.
happens here.
Going deep again.
And he's got it.
Oh, yeah.
What a great pass. I mean, I'll tell you this much. The quarterback for George Rogers Clark is accurate.
Right.
This is a good.
Those interceptions, he was just underthrowing them a little
was.
bit. Now he's airing them out. He's airing out long places, and they've scored 40 points several times this year.
Craig, can you move our camera a little to the right there so we don't run into that camera there? That's perfect. Thank you
Is that
very
good?
much, sir. Perfect.
Slide it around.
Let's watch
Zoom in a little
this
bit.
this little drive here to see if Franklin County can.
We've got a
up
flag on the play. It's going to be a substitution issue. It looks like. Or
13 men on the field.
it's going to be on Franklin County. Somebody's talking
Is
about
that the
somebody's
secret?
mama or something.
Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
secret? Play 13 players?
Yeah. Are you wanting me to zoom in over on this pizza joint over here that has?
Oh, well, you can do that, yeah.
I gotta.
Did they have 12 or 13 guys on the field?
They did allegedly.
Oh,
Allegedly, what kind of lawyer talk is that?
That is exactly what that is. Allegedly. man.
Allegedly.
I'd like to see the evidence that they did. They've moved it up to the 4-yard line. It's going to be a run to the left, and he's going to lose 2 yards.
yeah. He's back on the 7, it looks like.
Continue.
So the Lee
Continue.
family, the Lee family, we just kept buying block plants, and now we have 33, and we have been bought by Houchins Industry out of Bowling Green. We're what's called an ESOP, and
Can you explain that, buddy? Because
Yeah.
not everybody knows what ESOP is.
employee shared ownership program. When they left,
Sorry.
they transferred the debt and the ownership to the employees, and
Oh.
so
Run up the middle.
Oh, they're going to stop him there. He's going to be down at the 2-yard line.
what did you think his forward momentum was?
I think it
Let's
was.
see where they spot this.
They
ball.
were doing the tush push.
They were doing the tush push, which is actually illegal in high school football.
say illegal?
It is illegal.
Okay.
39 seconds left, as you can see there. Franklin County is they're doing okay. They've been doing all right this game so far.
Sorry.
You get choked up on the hyperbole there,
It's only
sarcasm.
It's some Mountain Dew. And
So right now, well, I don't know. What was the score last week?
59-0.
So they're on 87 points.
Yeah.
Scored. Let's see.
Will
Will they get
yeah.
the playoff?
They will get it off. It's going to be a
Run
handoff.
up
He
the
is going
middle.
to score
He's scoring.
untouched, and I'd say the boys are going to get a little bit of
That's a first score in 2 games.
That's the first score in a long time,
5 quarters.
at least 5 quarters.
well,
Franklin County's outscored them 87-6 now.
And Franklin County's only on pace to score 112 points this game. So,
look, I'm going to give them a little bit of grace. When you
That's some math.
scored 4 times and you didn't get the ball to start the game with,
yeah.
they,
I didn't even think about that.
you know what I'm saying? And it's
They kicked off.
So
Good.
Oh, we got a flag. He even threw it really hard.
28-7.
That guy right there is mad that he had to work this game.
I'm gonna give the defense a little grace because they've been on the field the entire quarter.
I say, what do they call it? Offsides.
Who knows? It was the back.
Illegal motion.
It was the back judge. He threw it like he was mad at it.
Holding.
It's gonna be.
Something. It's on Franklin County.
I don't know how they got a personal foul
on an extra point. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
So what happened was they got way too close to your kicker, and we figured that had to be illegal.
Yeah.
There's no way that was fair.
If we had instant replay, we've got to upgrade our technology.
I just like the fact that you could hear us and see what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, that one night people were yelling at us like, I'm not even watching this because I can't see the players' names. Now, nobody else was live streaming the game, but.
Yeah, we went off 3 or 4 different times because somebody couldn't stay off the screen.
Craig.
Look how good it's doing now. No interruptions.
Craig, all I'm saying is that you are running your mouth like you know what you're talking about over
I
there.
do. I was here. I remember it. It's burned in my brain.
Folks, I will say that it is an absolute pleasure to do these games for you guys. We've had a lot of fun. As time goes on, it's only going to get better. You can watch the game live on my personal Facebook, and you can watch it on the Kentucky Report. You can watch it on our YouTube page at the Blended House on the Hill, and we'll just be adding more and more as time goes on.
That's a pretty good kick, too.
That is a good kick.
He kicked it out of the end zone, too.
Did.
Yeah.
He wanted to prove that Easton Powell's not the only kicker here.
Right.
Look at some of the comments.
I'm not reading anything Ryan Sturm puts up.
No.
All right?
How do we know for sure that the score is truly 21-0?
It's not. It's 28-7.
It's 28-7 now, Ryan Sturm. Keep up.
And then Duffy's talking about Terry, and he says he was calling games in 80, 81.
So Duffy basically said that he's been doing this.
Duffy Sutton.
Yeah, Duffy Sutton said he's been doing it for 44 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Man.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Keela Bergen-Simpson wants to score 20 minutes ago, but we fixed it maybe.
Well, we did fix it. We haven't fixed it again because I wasn't ready for them to actually score. So let's get that ready.
Yeah, it's 28-7.
That's a nice pickup. I don't know who it was. Did you see Kyle?
Is
Ladarius Timmons.
Ladarius Simmons on the carry there. That's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 28-7, all Flyers all the time. Franklin County is fighting to win their 10th game in a row this season to go 10-0. It is the second full season that Franklin County is going to finish the season undefeated, hopefully, if they keep it up. In addition, Franklin County is ranked second in the RPI.
And for the whole state,
for 4A. And it's important that Franklin County finish strong tonight. I know there's a lot of people that were upset last week when it comes to the there's a lot of people who are upset about Franklin County kicking a field goal with just seconds remaining.
Explain that.
You need live game action. Franklin County was up 56-0, and they were on the 4-yard line, and instead of running it in, they ran it backwards to the 33-yard line. Hurt their team stats, and then
a lot.
It did. And Easton Powell ran out on the field as the clock ran and kicked a 50-yard field goal, which is a school record.
Somebody said it was 51. I don't know which one it was.
It was Denny Ledford that said it was 51.
Denny said 51.
We'll just agree that Denny's been hitting the head a lot. So
we know it was at least 50.
It was right on the nose at 50. That is a Franklin County high school record. But the other thing people have to understand is we all understand sportsmanship and things of that nature. But Franklin County is playing for a state championship, and while they will play every game at home in the state playoffs, it is important for seeding purposes because you want to play the number 4 team. You don't want to play the number 3 team because right now the number 3 team is Boyle County.
Right. They're killing it.
You would like to be the number 1 team and end up being able to play a Corbin or a Southwestern or one of those programs that may be at 4A and at number 4. And they have to win big tonight. And playing against a 6A team actually benefits them. And
There's Christian Moore for about 4.
Yeah.
Benefits them in the rankings.
It benefits them in the rankings because the computers don't look at anything but what the
numbers.
score was,
raw
numbers, and there's no human interaction with that. So it's important for the Flyers to make sure they just keep the pedal to the metal all year long. And I understand that the feelings that people have about, we need to have sportsmanship, we need to have other things like this.
Got to teach them to win.
You got to teach them to win, and if you don't want them to score on you, Shelby County, who just forfeited a game instead of playing Franklin County, flat out didn't play him.
Yeah, didn't play.
Just disgraceful. And
the sportsmanship
don't hold back, Kyle. Tell us how you
I'm just telling you how it is.
The sportsmanship thing is the running clock.
The sportsmanship is the running clock.
How many points Franklin County would score without a running clock?
Oh, Franklin County would average 80 points a game, 75 points a game.
It'd be crazy.
And then we'd be here till 13 o'clock in the morning.
13 o'clock in the morning with 11 million points. But a school like Shelby County, who has a great history of athletics, not playing a Franklin County team for whatever reason. I know their coach left. I know they had other issues. You play the games because it doesn't benefit the kids when you do that. And more so, Franklin County was harmed in the RPI rankings. Christian Moore should have
because of Shelby County.
Because of Shelby County.
Yeah.
Christian Moore should have over 1,000 yards rushing. We should have 1,500 yards passing.
Yeah, they're
it takes it off the ability for the kids to have as good a seasons as they can have. These are kids who want to go to college and play sports, and when you have something like that, so then Franklin County's stuck in the position of having to score
they
points.
Look at the numbers again.
They look at the numbers.
They don't see that Shelby County said we're not going to play.
No, it's a 1-0.
Yeah.
It's a 1-0 win, and that just.
Well, I can tell you this. I didn't play collegiate athletics. I was very young. I was 17 years old when I got out of high school. I did play high school sports.
Is that because you were so intelligent?
Yeah, that was it. And but I have been. Craig, here we go.
That's a good run
he
right
drugged
there.
3 guys with him.
Craig and I have played on a lot of the same athletic teams as we've gotten older.
Yeah.
But you're right, Kyle. You play the game, and sometimes, a lot of times, you learn more by getting your tail kicked.
Absolutely.
Than by going out and beating, the heck out of somebody. You learn more about yourself, and you learn what you don't like by getting beat.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen very often.
Yep.
But when it did, you learn your lessons. You take your whoopings.
I was ready to play the next game.
That's right. 10:43 left in the first quarter. Franklin County leading 28-7. Franklin County driving here.
Ball on the 44.
Knox Barrett is he's checking down, and he tries to throw it out to. They're gonna waiting.
Who was he throwing that?
Well, I think he wanted to get that to Cohen Taylor.
Yeah. Trying to do a little shovel pass.
He tried to do a shovel pass for 15 yards. Usually
he got about 9 on it.
He got about 9 on it. Usually that's a 2-yard shovel pass, just to show you the kind of rubber band arm that.
Well, they called that incomplete.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're a Homer broadcast too, Kyle.
I'm just,
buddy.
I'm not trying to hide the fact that we are.
No,
County Homers.
absolutely.
But at the same time, we want all the kids to succeed and everybody to be healthy when they leave the games and all that. It's just, and I know there's a rivalry. And
I'm one. Barrett to throw some passes.
Yeah, Knox Barrett's that rubber band arm's gonna come out here in a minute. We're gonna.
He got it in the air. Get him, Barrett.
He's gonna run it out of bounds. 23 picks it up there. It's gonna be called a fumble. That ball never touched the ground, but
they just knocked it right out of his hands.
Jaquan Crawford there with the fumble. I will tell you, Coach Pirate Redbeard, Eddie James, is not going to be happy with that.
And, I think if the GRC player, could have made a move or two, he might have been able to get into the end zone.
Cut inside.
He
really chose
did.
to go out of bounds.
I don't understand.
He just had to beat the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he'd cut left.
It's like getting tackled by the kicker.
Or run him over.
I mean, Knox Barrett weighs maybe a solid 130 pounds. I mean, I understand they're running their different fronts. Franklin County has, about 4 running backs that they'll run tonight.
Yeah.
That's if they don't put Big G's or Cam back there. But
getting ready for the playoffs.
I would not be surprised if on this next drive they open it up with the passing.
Has Barrett thrown any passes yet?
He's thrown a couple. He did throw one to Delano Collins, and
Okay.
he also had that shovel pass for 13 yards.
Well, I didn't count that.
But everything has essentially been running or pick sixes for Franklin County tonight.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry that we put the camera so close to Buddy's ugly
Oh my
face.
gosh,
But, I
my
mean,
big
it's like,
head.
I mean,
Oh, Buddy's on top of it.
only his wife. Who we all three of us, our wives, deserve sainthood. But
Absolutely.
Shawnee Bennett, there is
Absolutely.
a special place in heaven for that woman.
Yes, and I praise the Lord every day.
You should.
Where's he at on what yard line did he say?
He is going to be at the 14-yard line. It is
Okay.
3rd and 9 from the 14-yard line.
I can't see around this wall right here.
9 minutes, 30 seconds. Well, you can
So I'm going to watch the broadcast.
You just watch the broadcast.
That's
We'll
part of my problem. I don't know whether to watch the game live or watch the broadcast.
I'm going to have to watch
You all
here.
could just sit and listen to the smooth vibrations of my voice
what
telling you
Buddy's
what's
voice?
happening. Yeah. Buddy, could you sing for us?
No, not right now. When Kyle gets a little bit more technical, we'll have him playing smooth jazz in the background of the game.
All right,
and that's going to be
No, incomplete.
incomplete pass. He wanted a flag. There is a flag. There's a flag at the 2-yard line.
And that's got to be a hold.
It's going to be a defensive holding.
Right.
That's going to give them a first down inside the 10-yard line.
Are you zooming? Yeah, okay. Mine's delayed off of this. That's the live feed there, right?
That is the live feed.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to have to watch.
You want me to like turn it towards you?
Yeah, a little
bit more. You want me to, can I do anything else? Can I get you a water?
No, we
You good?
We got lunch. We got dinner coming up.
How's
at halftime.
your AL8? Is your AL8 good? We are playing George Rogers Clark out of Winchester. We've been talking about these great Kentucky
There you go.
companies. Yeah, we do have AL8 there.
LA1.
Yuck.
Buddy's favorite drink.
Buddy loves him some AL8-1.
Mount Sterling Swamp Water.
All right, that's going to be a
Nothing.
It's going to be absolutely nothing.
Might have lost a yard.
I think he did. And it was 3rd and 1, and he lost at least one. Jacob Olds with the tackle there. Franklin County's defense is stout.
They're looking like they're going to hold up here.
I think they might be able to hold on to this game. It's 4th and 5. They lost 4 yards on that last play.
Is the kicker going in?
It looks like it is. They're going to try to get some points on the board here. This would be a 28-yard field goal.
85 is the kicker number?
85 is the kicker's number. Maybe he plays wide receiver.
That's tight end numbers.
Or wide receiver.
Well, he might be tight end too.
Chad Ochocinco.
Let's see. Let me check the handy paperwork here.
Yeah, they're not the specialty players in high school. They're not going to have the.
No, he's the punter and place kicker at 85.
51 or something like that would be a great number for a 94.
Yep.
I don't know anybody that remembers any kickers numbers. Anyway, 3.
What's Bucher with the Chiefs?
No,
I don't know, but
I don't know.
85's linebacker
9.
numbers.
9.
No. Yeah, but 85's linebacker numbers.
85, 55.
Tight end numbers. Tight end numbers. I mean.
Tight end and wide receiver.
Yeah.
81 was T.O.
85 was Chad Johnson. Chad Ochocinco.
Chad no more.
Pearson. I'm just thinking of Dallas people. 88.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
make it.
Got a hand on it.
Barely
Squeak
got over.
by.
Barely cleared the goalposts. Makes it 28-10.
28-10. There is 8 minutes, 46 seconds left. The folks from Winchester are getting excited. Their kids are playing ball now. I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah.
I mean it's going to look a little better for the paper, I think.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Remember the radio guys over there for GRC said they tell them to watch the game on Kyle Thompson's Facebook page. They said they'd announce it over the radio.
Yeah. I don't know if they did or not.
No, we didn't tell them.
Yeah.
Can you do it now?
I don't think that anybody from GRC wants to watch this. Right?
The parents of the players might.
They're all here. But again, if you are from Winchester and you're looking for a good pizza before you leave town, now's a good time to go ahead and leave. You can make it over to
we close at 9. Yeah,
close at 9.
No.
They can enjoy the pizza on the way home.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be what guy?
No, that guy that rolls in at 8:40.
Hey,
They're from Winchester. I don't care.
we welcome
Oh, my
customers at
gosh.
8:59. We don't care.
It's gonna be a short kick.
worst.
Short kick, and
He's
it-
looking.
he's going.
He's cut.
Oh, he tried.
Yep.
Tried to get it up there. Flyers are going to take over about the 37, 38-yard line, their own 38-yard line. 8 minutes, 39 seconds remaining, 28-10. Franklin County Flyers are leading 6A George Rogers Clark.
But we serve customers up to 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say you do, and congratulations to you.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy.
But I mean, I can tell you that I eat out a lot because I'm on the road so much.
Yeah.
But
Selling bricks
and block.
and block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't work for Lee Brick and Block. It's going to be a pass
No,
by Knox
changed
Barrett.
it.
It's going to hit the ground.
Yeah.
But I got a late lunch the other day, and I walked into Ginza, and I walked in at like 2:20, and the guy turned and he said, "You're welcome to eat, but we close at 2:30." And I said, "No, thank you. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be that guy."
Yeah.
That's.
You was going to dine in?
That's exactly why you didn't vote today either.
I didn't vote today because the line was too long.
That's awesome.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
America. Right there.
Hey, let's see. Go ahead, Kyle.
That's going to be
Another
he's going
one.
to snap the ball. It's
Christian.
going to be Christian Moore up the middle.
Uh-oh.
He's
One guy.
Oh man,
Sorry.
that guy is really sad that he made that tackle.
He folded before Christian got.
He did. It
on
was
the
like
48.
it's gonna hurt.
Won the 48, 47.
Uh,
Now, buddy, I don't know if you're aware, but the brick off my house, on my house, came
Right.
from you all.
I'm sure it probably did, and I don't think I sold it.
No, David Lee did himself.
Yeah.
Wow, legendary break.
That is legend right
Yeah,
there.
David. I called him up and he said, "Yeah, come on out here." So
David
work-
Lee was a decent basketball player in his day.
And he was a fantastic coach. Took Franklin County.
yeah.
Look, we've got a
Here we
break.
go.
Oh, we've got.
Flag.
They got flag.
We're gonna have an illegal block. Look, we got a fight on the field. Oh, and there's one to the head.
Maybe it's
What did I
going to be
miss?
on them.
What did I miss, buddy?
Number
I think
8.
25 maybe.
Let's see.
Yeah, there was a fight on the field. I was on.
Was it number 8 for
I think it was.
for
Yeah.
George Rogers
We
Clark?
got a couple of dead ball penalties after the
I saw
holding.
the George Rogers Clark player
There was.
pushed the Franklin County player.
Yeah, there was one. I think that maybe it was going on during the play, which was maybe been a unsportsmanlike or something, and then it continued until after the play was dead.
Holding is the call against the Flyers.
Did they throw another flag for unsportsmanlike?
If they did not, it is a travesty.
They did not.
It was wide open and everybody saw it.
I mean, he had the Franklin County player straddled.
Yeah, he did. He was on top of it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, it ain't on my end.
No, but David Lee, he's the state tournament 1980 coach.
That's
And even
going to
though
be incomplete.
I was a Panther, I was listening to the radio. I can remember this distinctly.
I'm sorry. Wait, back up. You were listening to the rodeo?
Radio.
Oh, I
Radio.
said the rodeo. I
Or
didn't know
you
what
could
was
say
going on.
radio.
Radio.
That's
You were
how you
li-
say it
wait.
in the mountains.
You didn't watch you weren't watching it on TV? How old are you?
I'll be 58 in January.
Goodness
But
gracious.
so in 1980 I was 13, and I listened to the radio,
That
and
was some good math there, buddy.
thank you. My wife does that for me,
It's so sweet of her.
and I believe taking the ball out was Steve Wilhoit,
Knox Barrett and the shotgun.
and
With Christian
and it
Moore.
goes up the middle,
Christian
Almost
Moore.
broke it. Almost broke another one.
and
That's a 15-yard gain for Christian Moore. It's going to be a first down, Franklin County. 7 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. First down, Franklin County.
Steve Wilhoit threw the ball towards the basket, and it went in, and the announcers went wild because Franklin County had just won the game by 1.
Yeah.
But nobody touched the ball. Jesse Brownlee went up.
Oh,
And-
Jesse.
Jesse Brownlee went up. Good man right there. I love old Jess.
Yeah, he is.
Big Jess.
Heck of a cook.
Oh, my gosh. and he went up. There's a picture of him going up, and he just watched it go in, and the pass went in. Now I'm sure I think it was Steve Hoyt. Somebody's probably
Christian Moore up the middle. That kid is
that a
sad.
12 or 13-yard gain.
It's going to be another 12-yard gain for Christian Moore following a 13-yard gain. That's 25 yards for Christian Moore.
So the offensive line opens up a lot of holes for him.
Let me tell you this: the offensive line, the defensive line is the no-name offensive and defensive line because they don't care about the accolades, but they are great players.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
William Bochet and those guys are just unbelievable. It is 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Knox Barrett, freshman, in the shotgun. He is going to pass
there
the
you
ball.
Go. That's what I want to say. Good motion.
That is going to be caught. It's going to be Cohen Taylor.
I love his throwing motion.
Let me tell you what.
Hold on. Rex Fowler says the commentary is not working.
The commentary is not working.
Yes.
Well,
that now whether or not Rex is trolling us.
Yeah, Rex is trolling us.
It's there.
Rex, hit the little. What you want to do is I want you to hit the little microphone in the bottom of your screen there,
control button,
and that will help you control that. It's going to be a handoff. 26 is going to take it down to the 2-yard line. That is Jack Oldham. Jack Oldham's going to take it down to the 2-yard line. 5 minutes, 44 seconds remaining.
Oldham over the right side.
Now, will this be another snap to
could be.
Christian?
Knox Barrett is in the game, but I tell you, Christian is going to be the up back here. Christian's looking confused.
Somebody just messaged me from 859 number, said we hear every word y'all are saying.
Cool.
Or bad.
Yeah.
That's going to be a snap. It's going to go in. It's going to be taken down. Jack Oldham's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to take it down about 5.5 yard line. He's going to take him back about 3.
No.
Oh, it's on the 7. You're absolutely right. I take it back.
5. Yeah.
It's going to be a loss of 5 yards. It's going to take him to the 7-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 7.
Jennifer. She's 859 number.
Oh.
Look at that nice Thompson family banner on top of underneath Benny Watkins Field.
That guy's annoying.
I noted that the other day. The Da Vinci's Pizza's down there by the quarter number. Is there a Lee Brick and Block over there?
Lee Building Products is on it's on the athletic complex and the baseball.
That's going to be Christian Moore, and he's actually going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage. May have lost one there. It's a great tackle there.
Yeah, I think he did lose one there.
He will.
Y'all on the baseball field, buddy?
The baseball complex and the athletic complex.
And who's the new coach now?
JT Riddle.
Former major leaguer.
Former Florida Marlin, JT Riddle.
And in Pittsburgh also?
Pittsburgh.
Reds.
Yeah.
For a hot minute, he was. I'm telling you, Franklin County and the Franklin County public schools are, and I'll even go so far as to say, in Western Hills, Odell Hardy and others, they got some good coaches. And
we're doing a dime to donate for the Flyer baseball team November 12th. If you want to come out and support the team and the new coach.
It's going to be a flag. Going to be a false start. I tell you what, the back judge has called about 85% of all of it.
Yeah.
He is mad that he had to do this game.
You think he's got any money bet on the game?
I don't know if he has any money bet on the game, but his wife got mad at him because he had to work the game tonight, and he's so upset.
Yeah, he's got an itchy pocket.
He really does. I mean, he just did a dance move. I'm not quite sure what that was, or a gang sign. I'm not quite sure what he was doing.
One
there.
or the other.
He might.
Well, I'm gonna watch him this time.
When he throws a flag, he throws a flag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like an Olympic event for him. He's gonna hit a kid in the head if he's not careful.
He's looking.
All right, Knox Barrett.
Third and 12, then another
delay game.
Delay a game. It's going to be 3rd and 17. 3 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Oh, they're going to call timeout. Franklin County's going to call timeout. And
Coach Redbeard, Pirate Redbeard's had enough.
All right, here comes the Tony Romo.
All right, what are you going to do?
All right, I'm going to say there is going to be a corner route touchdown.
Corner route touchdown.
Which side?
To the right side.
Short side. All right,
Yeah.
Tony. Give us your logic behind that.
Well,
That's what Tony Romo would do. Or?
I'm
No,
just saying,
Tony
watching
Romo
their
just
play
called
calls,
plays.
tonight.
Now, who was he quarterback
They'll
for,
put-
buddy?
they'll
I don't remember. They didn't win anything.
No, it was the Cowboys.
I know, but they didn't win anything. I don't remember.
But he was amazing at calling the plays.
Oh, he's the
They'll
best
put
play
two
by play guy.
receivers out to the left, one to the right. Somebody will
They
weak
actually-
out in
they-
the corner.
yeah,
That's what you're calling.
They
what I'm
actually
calling.
have two guys to the left,
Two
one
on
man
the
to the
short
right.
side.
There we go. Yeah, there we
gonna
go.
be-
On the long side.
And we've got Christian Moore in the backfield right next to Knox Barrett.
That's what I'm calling.
And it is going to be a pass. He is looking
Touchdown.
the
He's looking
left.
for the No,
Hey!
just barely dropped it.
I tell you, it's a good thing because we missed it.
Oh, we didn't have it? Oh,
Corner. It was a corner route, but it was the wrong corner.
Wrong corner.
the other corner, but it was a corner out. There.
We're going to have a field goal here. This is going to be a kick of 29 yards, much shorter than the 50-yard
Chip shot,
variety that
chip
he
shot. Yeah,
kicked
chip
last
shot.
week.
People are going to cancel their subscription because we missed that last play.
Probably.
Well, it wasn't worth showing anyway.
It wasn't.
We didn't catch it.
Easton Powell to attempt the 29-yard field goal.
29-yard field goal. Easton Powell, senior Easton Powell, is going to kick it up, and it is going to be good.
Field goal.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Clear, yeah. Clear the top of the goalposts.
That would have been good from at least 33.
Maybe 50.
Could have been. Could have been. Easton's mad that he still having to kick the ball. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left. 31-10. Franklin County leads George Rogers Clark
In the second quarter.
In the second quarter, it's just been absolutely dominant. For those of you who are just hopping on here, Franklin County picked off the first two passes that GRC had in the first quarter. Well, it wasn't the first two, but it was back-to-back passes. And then after that, they ran one play, Christian Moore up the middle for a touchdown. Christian Moore ran another play for a touchdown. And Franklin County was up 28-0.
I'm going to send somebody a link to your page so they can find it.
The first two interceptions led to touchdowns.
They did. Delano Collins with the first
one
pick
was
six, and
returned.
the second one was Juice Robinson. That's going to be way late into, and that will almost go through the goalpost. Easton's decent as a kicker. I would give him. I'd probably give him an A. Probably give him an A as a kicker, slightly. I think.
I can't believe he hasn't had any more.
So it almost went through the goalpost?
Almost did.
I mean, imagine what that kid would do in a college regimen, college environment. Working.
Only get better.
And gain some weights on his legs.
Is this mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
This Mountain Dew is not as refreshing as it was when I got here at 5.
Why is your AL8 half open? Is that mine or yours?
That's not mine.
Whose AL8 is this?
Did you bring two? I didn't bring one.
I have no idea.
I brought water. Uh-oh, missing a play. Damn it.
Sam Clemens' pass is complete to number 11.
I'm more worried about whose AL8 this is I'm drinking.
Man, I have no idea.
It was right here.
Are you drinking my AL8? Am I drinking after Craig?
No, I've not drank any. I've not drank any of it.
Did you bring two?
I thought it was yours. The controversy of the game.
Which one is Kyle's?
Who's drinking that Kyle's A8?
I would not drink an L8. Uh-oh.
Quarterback
keeper, and he's going to be stopped.
Clemens on the quarterback keeper.
They're going to give him the first down, though.
Did you catch the name?
Did
you catch the name of the quarterback?
Sam Clemens.
2 yards on
As
Who's Samuel Clemens?
George Rogers Clark.
is like Mark Twain?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
We noted that while you was down on the field giving up that $45,000.
I would know that quicker if I guess
Red.
give a bunch of money. Yeah. No, I knew how to read. That's going to be a pass and it's going to be overthrown.
That was a good spiral, I'm going to say.
Doesn't matter how good the spiral was if it doesn't hit the guy in the hands.
I still like a good spiral. When
Tony Romo could throw a good spiral too, but it doesn't mean he won anything. Who am I kidding? Tony Romo never threw a spiral.
I need to check the Breeders' Cup. What's going on in the Breeders' Cup? I'm a
we
big
don't care
horse
about
guy.
it.
Let me just text David Duncan.
Yeah, I mean we've got some. Mark Toothaker
Where
down
is
there
he?
on the side.
Is he here?
Yeah, I don't
Is
need.
he allowed
He's
to be?
got to
Sure.
be
Well,
out in California.
He walked. No, didn't he go out there with his son?
If he did, then I guarantee you he got on a jet tonight.
Mark Toothaker, great horseman here, and
And a great man.
a great man all around.
Does Mark fly private jets?
Not to Colorado to get any new development action, but he's probably.
Well, I don't know if his horse owners, if they flew him around on private jets.
These trainers and horse owners. 1 minute 33 seconds remaining. Franklin County leads 31-10 here in the second quarter. Is going to be
another pass.
3rd and 7
completed,
and that's going to be a first down
on the 47.
Going to take it down to the 47-yard line. The clock is running. Well, it stopped for the first down, but going to put it at the 46-yard line. And this is where you start talking about you're going to give the defense some grace.
Give the defense some grace?
Yeah.
I mean, now they need to toughen up. It looks like they did on that incompletion.
Luke Toothaker stepped on a dude. Look.
Yeah. They throw a flag on that too?
No, not yet.
That's amazing.
They will on the next play. Back judge didn't see it.
So I'm sitting here looking at the Breeders' Cup on.
This is horses.
Yeah, and I know you guys.
Buddy's a horse guy.
He is. Well, Buddy's a music guy too, but you're not a music guy, so.
No.
Yeah,
you're a UK.
I watch the news in UK. Yeah.
I've got the coolest job.
You do have the coolest job. You have one of the coolest
with horses.
Has Buddy ever invited you up to a Breeders' Cup?
Not once.
Louisville, Kyle?
Not once.
No. Wait a minute.
I see lots of pictures of Buddy.
And that's not Breeders' Cup. That's Derby.
That's Derby.
I thought the Breeders' Cup was held in Louisville once.
Once or twice.
Okay. So
maybe 3 times.
I said right then. So, did Buddy invite us up to that?
That's not. Buddy's his thing is the Derby.
I'm on staff.
I thought you're on staff at Churchill.
I am. I'm an employee of Churchill.
So,
that's what I thought.
Those of you who don't know Buddy, what Buddy does is during Derby week, when all of the cameras and cameramen and photographers and videographers come and they set up all around the track, it's Buddy's job to stay awake and watch the cameras.
No,
right?
That's not it. Well, that's what we hire my son to do.
That's right.
I thought you were going to say Buddy runs the stand.
That's going to be a stack. It's going to be take it down to 4th down.
41.
Luke Toothaker with 36. The stack there.
We were just talking about him.
36.
Going to take it. They're going to take it to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a 4th and 10.
That wasn't a good place.
Nah,
I thought he was on 36.
It was about the 34, but again,
53 seconds left in a half.
53 seconds left in a half. Franklin County up 31-10. At this point, I would assume that they would kick, but you know what assuming gets you. But at this point, Franklin County's been fairly dominant, and Coach Pirate Redbeard did call a timeout there. Franklin County has no more timeouts. Franklin County really wanted to have this running clock in the second half. They're bringing their offense back out.
Well, that's surprising.
We might see a quick kick here, a la Tim Couch. Yep,
that's what it was.
Nice call.
And nobody back there. Both deep men ran up to play the.
Well, they waited about 4 seconds too long to blow the whistle. Now maybe Barrett will be allowed to chuck the ball downfield a little bit.
1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. 42.7 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Did I hear a rumor they were going to try to replace the football scoreboard?
Not only did you hear the rumor, it is in the works at this point, from what I understand. And
all right.
Franklin County will have a jumbotron with a video board in the next season or two.
Yeah.
And that's quite an investment. You're talking $150,000.
If they could just find some donors.
What a bunch of jerks. It's going to be it's going to run it. It's going to be Christian Moore. Christian does get 9 more yards. 36 seconds left there.
And I know I asked. They don't. provide stats till after the game?
They do not. And Kalen Ammons does the stats
Kalen, yeah.
after the game.
Oh, we've got an injury.
Who is that?
Put these to use.
That is Christian Moore.
24. That's Christian, isn't it?
It is.
Yep.
We need Christian to be okay.
Is he holding a knee?
Yeah. His left knee.
The trainer is out there, and they are checking both legs.
Now he's on his right leg. Can you zoom the? Oh, I don't know if you want to. Well, you did.
Yeah, you might want to. I don't see anything that looks.
He's got his hands up on his head, though. That means he's in some pain.
Being in pain is better than not being in pain in that
That's
situation.
correct, yeah.
Buddy can attest to that as well. He's
Yeah.
up now. They're waving off the first responders.
There we
on the
go.
sign.
That's
He
good
is
news
up.
right there.
Yeah,
gonna put
limping
some-
on his right leg.
We're going to carry him off the other sidelines and get him to the. That is not a good sign, not just for the
No.
Flyers, and you can see the
He's moving just a little bit better now.
He's a little gimpy.
Yep.
We'll have an update on that here in a little bit, folks. What we find out at halftime.
I hope it's nothing major.
I hope it's not either.
I hope it's just a leg cramp.
Looks like somebody grabbed him as he was going through. He's trying to, you have to arm tackle Christian around his ankles and his legs, and
Big kid.
and
Awkward fall.
and he's beat up. He's beat up this time of year every year. Christian's pushing the 1,000-yard mark here. It's going to be a pass to the left-hand side. It's
Get
going
by him. One player to beat. Oh.
to be Delano Collins. He's going to take it down to the. Going to take it all the way to the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
14.7 seconds remaining.
Got time for 2 passes.
Yep. I hope they do.
That was a quick pass out to the left there to Delano Collins, the fastest man at Franklin County High School. He's a great track athlete, and he's probably
put on the afterburners on that one.
He does.
The first one's got to be near the out of bounds line or out of bounds. You can't keep the play clock running.
No, not 14 seconds.
So I'm looking for stuff to come down the sidelines
Knox
here.
Barrett is in
Nothing across the middle.
Knox Barrett is in the shotgun here. He's got Jack Olden behind him. He's
looking deep. And complete.
That's complete. That's a touchdown.
Wow.
What a play. What a play.
Wow.
That's Juice Robinson, ladies and gentlemen. Juice Robinson, the senior wide receiver and defensive cornerback, with a deep 33-yard touchdown reception right down the middle.
That's awesome.
Franklin County leads 37-10 at this point.
That was a great pass. That was perfect pass.
It was perfect. We were just talking about this. This kid is 14 years old.
Can you believe that, buddy?
And what I was trying to tell this story before we were talking about Buddy's remembrance of a game in 1980.
38-10. Looks good.
But I will tell you the most impressive thing about Knox Barrett, 14, 15-year-old freshman here, is that Knox Barrett, you will not see senior quarterbacks in college being able to check down to their second, third, and fourth receivers. And he checks down to his second, third, and fourth receiver all the time. I saw him at the blue gold game in the spring, and obviously he was an 8th grader, so he wasn't playing, but he came and I saw that kid on his knee on the sideline throwing it 40 yards.
And just think, he's
freshman.
He's 14.
Hasn't even lifted weights yet.
Yeah. He's just a freshman, Tom.
And listen, we could talk about these young Flyers, but let me tell you about the Elkhorn
coming up.
Wait a minute. Did this kid come up through the program?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And think, if we keep an offensive line for him as he gets older.
Yeah.
And we will.
Oh, my.
Because that team, that Elkhorn team, has won 28 straight games. They've never lost a game in middle school. They've scored over 1,100 points and given up 100 points.
Wow. State champion a couple years ago.
State champion last year, and they're playing again this year. So they could be the first team to win back-to-back and never lose a game.
Right.
That's crazy.
Leroy Brock has those guys ready.
Leroy does a great job. Many years in that.
And you talk about a good guy.
Yeah.
Leroy Brock, they don't make him much better than Leroy. And it is impressive. And for you, those folks out there who don't know what a feeder program is, a feeder program is essentially where, as the Rams program, they will learn a few basic plays. Then they will, in middle school, they add a few more plays to it. And then when you get to high school, you're running the exact same plays that you've been running the whole time. Your familiarity with it. Joey Thacker does the same thing. Joey Thacker has a 7th grader that has a full ride offer from Mississippi State.
Well, I mean, you've got to have a commitment.
Oh,
you've got to have a commitment.
It's a job decision.
Yeah, no. I mean, you got to have a commitment from the high school down to the middle school, to where, the administration is going to say, yeah, we're going to work with you, and we're going to implement the high school system in the middle school system. And as a coach, you've got to be willing to invest yourself in the middle school program, because that's who you're going to get.
Yeah. That's going to be the last play. That's going to be the last play of the half. Franklin County dominates the first half, 38-10, as we go into halftime.
Are you going to find out about Christian?
I'm going to go down right now and find out about Christian. You guys, if you wouldn't mind, keep it rolling. We're going to keep everything going on here, and I will be right back.
All right.
I'll find out.
Okay. We could. Okay. We couldn't see what it was, but it was a gang tackle, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And
look, I'll tell you what,
knee.
Since we're at halftime, I'm going to move it back to the 50.
That'll work.
And then I'm going to zoom in.
On the logo?
Yeah, I think. There we go.
Is it cold up there? A little bit.
Right.
We got some George Rogers Clark guys climbing down from the ladders off the roof.
Now, I want to know why Kyle expects us to keep the commentary going.
Usually we just cut it off
through halftime. I think we need to.
We
but
we got to turn the volume down somehow. However you do that.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
But we'll be watching a high school band coming out here now.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to
Halloween regalia.
Because
you'll pan out.
Yeah, I need. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Franklin County High School Marching Band.
You see a volume control in that thing? Enjoy the Flyer Band while we take a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the 2024 Franklin County High School Marching Band. Director of Flying Bands is Mr. Josh Pappas. Associate Director is Mr. Andrew McGranahan. Major Head Coach is Tiffany Histonet. The Flyer Banner Carriers are Gina and Kaya Peterson. Sophomore Vincent Catalan. The Flyers are led on the field by Assistant Drum Major Junior Aaron Cunningham, Senior Grant Clement, and Head Drum Major Senior Eddie Conway. Flyers begin tonight inspiring and uplifting halftime show by raising the metaphorical roof that this rocket smash hit from 1983. Mix a little dab of Motown, a touch of R&B, and a drop of rhythm and blues. Mix it all up the way only the mighty Flyer Marching Band can. You get the very best version of this memorable hit. From the main man, Mr. Steve Perry and Journey, here's Separate Way. Gentlemen, the 2024 Franklin County High School Flyer Majorettes are senior Abigail Heim, senior Allie Moore, junior Savannah Beckett, sophomore Karina Aguilar, sophomore Radia Glenn, sophomore Palin Hinton. Flyers now continue tonight's melange of musical magnificence with this 1985 hit from British singer and songwriter Kate Bush. The mood described as both country and singing, and lyrics addressing the difficulty of men and women who contemplate and understand each other. This one-time top 10 song we heard at the closing ceremony of the 2012 Summer Olympics, and again recently in the Netflix series Stranger Things, also known as the favorite theme song for our state-bound Franklin County High School men's and women's cross-country teams, here's Running Up That Hill. The album of the same name. Let's give them a thanks and here. Here's the
Promising things that Striker Banks were going to tackle for a loss. Johnny Mitchell also got a tackle for a loss. And that actually thwarted a try. And so Franklin County got to try for a field goal.
Yeah, really.
Thank you very much. All back over to him.
Thank you very much. You shut it?
I know how to. I got you.
What's that project for me? Want this? Somebody will drink it. Franklin County marching bands leaving the field. 4:25 till the third quarter. We'll be right back. Are those boys done up there?
I couldn't get it popped up. Usually it's pop it up. We'll come get you tomorrow.
Where did you see all those comments at, buddy? We live on camera.
Cardinals trail here at halftime by a score of 38-10. KHSAA halftime show goes on again. The Brewmaster champion tennis will score right here. Winchester, Clark County, Kansas, celebrating 85 years of learning, legacy,
Them guys are
and
professionals
legacy
over there.
right here again. It's your community college for
But
DCCC.
bet you we have more.
Well, 38-10 in favor of
Say it again.
Clark County.
Bet you we have more.
Seven touchdowns for GRC in the first half. Pretty good. Franklin County, they've had 10 kick returns. The Cards have 6 returns coming home back.
You get it, buddy?
Returns
Yeah,
back.
just didn't watch it.
One was just back, the other 19 yards. Nothing on the punt return. The Cards have punted twice, once for 4 yards, another for 58. You talk about some type of variance there. A big
They
difference.
got stats
It'll
over
be
there.
the Cards.
Are they gonna bring you
the
the
first
stats?
half. Franklin County penalized 4 times in the first half for a total of 23 yards. One fumble in the ball game, and that was committed by the Flyers as the Cards, Franklin County were able to pick that one up. Looking at as other turnovers, 3 interceptions by GRC. So one fumble recovered, one fumble by Franklin County, 3 interceptions by Franklin County. So the takeaway game 3-1 edge of the Flyers. Looking at some of the team numbers, Franklin County in the first half, 14 rushes for 111 yards. 9 of those carries and 95 of those 111 yards went to big Christian Moore, the running guy. He scored 2 touchdowns in that first half as well, runs of 20 and 1 yard. 14 rushes, 111 yards, 4 of 9 passing for 97 yards. 80 of it came on the last drive. So total offense for Franklin County, 208 yards total offense in the first half. For GRC, Clark running game again, second game in a row where you run against a big, strong physical team. 14 rushes for the Cardinals, -3 on the ground. Give you an idea, Zay Turner ran the ball 9 times. He has 0 yards and it picked up his only touchdown for the Cards. 14 rushes, -3 yards for GRC on the ground. In the passing game, J.D. Maston 0 for 3. He did throw 1 pick. Sam Clements 11 for 22 picks. Sam has 138-yard passing. So total for the Cardinals, 11 of 23 through the air, 3 picks, 103 yards passing. So 135 yards total offense for GRC compared to 208 for Franklin County. Offensive star, Cam McAlpin, he's hauled in passes of 36 and 45 yards in the game. He has 4 catches overall. He has been a bright spot in this first half of play. 38-10 is the score, Bobby, and I'll take another break, 1-minute break. We come back. We'll have more of the BCTC halftime show after this.
Sponsored by Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
From Georgetown. He's not even didn't even live in Frankfort.
Just a friend.
George Orwell. Went from Heels, and he'd be taking his ankle to hold an ice bag.
Christian did
George,
95 yards rushing.
Yes,
It was
Yes, he was. Thank you,
25 yards short.
And you heard him say 80 yards.
Yes, sir. Football, basketball, the girls softball, whatever it was, you could try and go.
I was Will Siegel fast one second.
They'll bring in number 10. They'll bring in Richardson.
And he claimed he knew how to pitch something. Well, we're gonna get good on it.
That arrow.
Come back up.
Pop open.
No, it's not latched. Been right. It's not latched. I'm just trying to keep the heat in for a minute.
No.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
I heard you, and I was thinking as you were talking. So I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
We just trying to
Well,
get
right here, here.
kids.
All right, we are back here on this live stream here at Benny Watkins Field. Franklin County leads 38-10. About a minute before the kickoff, Franklin County will be receiving the ball. I got a few stats here just to really touch on the dominance of Franklin County's defense. GRC has 14 rushes in the first half, 14 rushes for a total of -3 yards.
Can you do an update on Christian?
I can. I just went and talked to the coaches. Christian Moore, who had 95 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. He had 9 rushes for 95 yards. His average of 10 yards of rush is still intact, but he has an ankle that has already been aggravated this year. It was his ankle. They believe he is fine. They've got some ice on it. He is probably done for the night. Going to save him for the playoffs, and they're going to need him for the playoffs. Playoffs.
It's good. Hey, it's good that it's not an ACL.
It's fantastic.
Or meniscus.
And this ankle's been bothering him a little bit.
It has, and
recently.
And Christian needed 130 yards to get 1,000 for the year. Thanks Shelby County.
Yep.
But he had done everything he can to try to.
Short kick.
There's another short kick.
Okay, well, I just tried the Reese's cups, and they're like really old, so.
Oh.
All right, so the Reese's cups are off the list in the second half. Got it. All right. GRC, 14 rushes for -3 rushing yards. Franklin County, 14 rushes for 111 rushing yards. GRC, 11 for 23 passing, 3 interceptions for a total of 138 passing yards. So they have a total of 135 yards of offense, entirely all of it on the passing side. Franklin County, Knox Barrett, 4 for 9, 97 yards, 208 total yards for the Flyers to 135
and
for GRC.
Most of Knox's came on that last drive, right?
80 yards out of the 97 yards came on that last drive.
How about that last Flyer drive? We didn't get a chance to really talk about that.
It's going to be a late hit, by the way. It's going to be a late hit,
yeah.
And it's going to be on GRC. GRC had a whopping grand total of 0 penalties in that first half.
Wow.
Shocking, right? 4 for Franklin County for 23 yards. There were the turnovers ratio was 3-1, 3 picks for Franklin County, 1 fumble for Franklin County, and 3 interceptions for GRC, and
what they call
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty on GRC. That's going to move it out to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 44. It's going to be
Not a lot of personal fouls tonight.
Well,
unless they just like
this
calling those.
This is what happens when you start beating some teams pretty bad. You got some people who gets a little chippy in the second half with this Flyer team. Knox Barrett's going to throw it over to Delano Collins, fastest man for Franklin County. Coach took a spill for
Coach got
GRC.
Yeah. He's okay.
He is okay.
That could have been a career end.
If that had hit me, I would definitely have felt that.
That was Chain Guy.
It was Chain Man. Chain Gang with that one.
Oh, that's DJ.
Is that DJ that took that one?
Yeah, it's DJ.
It looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
For us that don't know DJ, can you tell us his name?
DJ
Jackson.
DJ Jackson.
They call him DJ. DJ Jackson.
Is he holding the
the chain right there?
I know, but he's also holding his coffee there. DJ, put the coffee down. It's like the guy that caught
another flag.
Oh my gosh.
Delay of game on the offense.
Yep.
5 yards.
So before I was interrupted by you doing stats.
Before
I didn't know you were done. I didn't know you were done. We're not that polished yet.
No.
That last drive by the Flyers.
Yes.
That was
reverse.
It is a reverse. Is Delano Collins again. Delano's still on his feet. Took about 250-pounder and
yeah, he did.
It landed on him there.
Number 92.
That's going to be a gain of about 7 yards.
It's on the 42.
But the Flyers,
buddy.
The Flyers got that. They got that last score with 5 seconds to go in the half, which will probably turn out to be big as far as hopefully getting us to the running clock.
That's correct. Very, very important. We're one touchdown away from getting a running clock, which is very important for the Flyers. The Flyers have ended all but 2 games on a running clock this season. That's going to be it's picked off.
Picked. Screen pass pick.
Get him.
He's going to be taken down. Great tackle. Is that Jack Oldham that got him? It is Jack Oldham. Good
26.
Good on you, Jack Oldham, for running that big man down. That's an defensive lineman that picked that ball off.
Yeah, and you all can thank me for the jinx. As soon as I start talking about the running clock.
Yeah, we were that close, buddy.
Yeah, I know. If you hadn't have started talking about the running clock, you'd have never thrown that interception.
All the things in history that'd be changed if we.
Yeah.
That was a good tackle, though.
Let's see if the Flyer defense can step up here and get a stop. And I keep talking about this running clock, but my finger, look at my hands, they're blue.
I mean,
it's cold in here.
It's the first day of November. I don't know what I'm going to do with you two come December.
Well,
I mean, goodness gracious.
I'm going to have to dress better.
I'm actually sweating in here.
No.
It's unbelievable.
Not me. Let's see what the temperature is since we got a break.
Tony Romo says 51.
It was 48.
It'll be 47.
Oh, okay.
I went over, though. I do not win if we're using Price is Right rulings.
No. But you will get your pet spayed or neutered.
Please get your...
Bob Barker says, tackle.
Is there a penalty flag on that? There is not.
No.
I'll move the camera down.
That's going to be a...
It is going to be 3rd and 2 from the 22-yard line. GRC is finally in the positive area of rushing.
Almost in the red zone.
Almost in the red zone. It's going to be a first down for GRC for the Cardinals.
At the 19.
At the 19-yard line. 10 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. There's that man again, Luke Toothaker. We've told the story of Luke Toothaker a bunch, but I will say this:
Right.
Luke Toothaker was about 5'7", weighed about 100 pounds, soaking wet. Went to bed just like that movie Big, and that's a fumble.
Oh,
that's a
goodness.
fumble.
Did we get it?
Yeah, we got it, and it's Luke Toothaker.
Oh, okay. Just who we're talking about.
Luke Toothaker. That's right, it was. Luke Toothaker went to bed, and just like that Tom Hanks movie Big, woke up and was
Wow.
6'4", about 230 pounds.
Yeah.
He's committed to the United States Air Force Academy to play football for him. He had offers from Yale.
Yeah.
He had offers from Columbia.
A lot of Ivy League
A
schools.
lot of Ivy League schools.
Does he want to be a pilot?
No, he does not want to be a pilot, but he will most likely get into politics and the law. But at the same time, he is very interested in technology and things that they will be utilizing in the years to come. Big honor to be to make it to one of the academies.
Who appointed him?
They're actually because he's a Division I scholarship offer. They worked that out post fact, so he'll end up working that out with probably
Senator McConnell.
Representative Comer or Senator Paul or one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But he is heck of a student athlete. He has a 3.8 grade point average.
Works for you, doesn't he?
He does work for
Interns?
me. Know a little bit about the kid. Heck of a good kid and better family. Just amazing parents. And going to be another run up the middle. That's Jack Oldham. Oh, goodness gracious.
That
was
ripped his shirt off.
That was a big tackle. Goodness gracious. That's one of those where if the guy who had been playing the back judge, who's sauntering back to the back there,
Sauntering?
It's a very slow walk.
Okay.
If he had been paying attention, that could have been a helmet to helmet. I'd say.
Is he the guy with the funny gait?
His gait is only bad because he throws the flag like he is angry at everyone.
All right. So I just pulled him up on Facebook.
Who's that, Luke?
DJ Jackson.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a screen pass to the right side.
Oh, he's gone.
Collins.
He's gone.
He's broken it,
Touchdown.
ladies and gentlemen.
Elvis.
Elvis has left the building.
Yes.
And welcome.
Yes.
Oh, they called it back. These officials are ridiculous.
Where's the flag? Where's the flag? I still.
It's
over
over
there.
on the 40-yard line.
Lord have
Unbelievable.
Oh, they'll probably have.
There is.
Got to be
there's
a block in the back.
It's going to be a holding. It was a holding call. I'll give a story about last week. There was a holding call late in the game. Jaquan got a touchdown, and the official, when the coaches asked what happened, he said, "I didn't see it, but it was too good of a block. He had to have been holding."
Oh my God!
At that point,
that was post game.
That was as it was happening.
Did
the
Coach
same official
Redbeard go nuts?
Oh, of course, but I can tell you the reason I know he didn't see it is because he had just turned to me and asked me to back up even further off the sideline. I was nowhere near the sideline, wasn't paying attention, and then threw a flag on it when he wasn't watching it. So I don't know if there is a point of emphasis this year to just penalize Franklin County more than other teams, but that was ridiculous.
It's a conspiracy.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We're going to do a pass, buddy.
Well,
it's going to be a run. It's going to be Jack Oldham's going to take it up the middle there.
Draw.
Going to take it to the
Counter.
48, 49-yard line. I say the 48, but they're going to move it back a yard every time for Franklin County. I don't know if.
Man, that was a heck of a run.
Hey, I just got a shout out from Steve Terrell. He's watching us in Orlando, Florida.
Hey, Steve Terrell.
What's up, Steve?
Yeah. Orlando, Florida. He's done at Universal Hard Rock.
Better
I guess
him than me.
Hurricanes didn't get there.
That's got to be offsides.
That's offsides.
Got to be offsides.
They didn't even throw a flag. I think it's against the law to throw a flag. They just blew the whistle.
They didn't want to bend over and pick it up.
They really didn't. Unbelievable. Folks, this is we make no bones about this. Apex Media and our group, we are Franklin County homers.
Homer City.
This is not going to be an unbiased. We are not going to be balanced and
Yeah, it's not going to be like MSNBC and Fox.
No, it sure is not. That's going to be a run
Holy
middle. He's
cow.
broken it.
Oh, one got to beat.
One got to beat.
Oh,
He
he
beat
did.
him.
Good.
Right, good on you, Jack Oldham.
No
Good
flag.
on you, Jack Oldham.
I don't see no
I don't
flags.
see any flags. That is amazing. And welcome to the Thunderdome. Jack Oldham just
That was an awesome run.
got touched by 7 of the players on the defense.
Jack Oldham looked like a gazelle trying to get away from a pack of
lion.
hyenas.
It was unbelievable.
Well, I've been watching a lot of warthog videos. You got to check them.
I don't
They're
even know
awesome.
what that means.
He said a gazelle watch the warthogs tease the lions and then take off running.
Yeah. I mean, good gosh, he broke through there, and the minute they would get close to him, he would accelerate a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
You know about the A-10 warthog, the jet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or tell us more.
That's all.
Oh,
That's all you just want to say it?
Well, they've tried to retire it twice. It's such a good jet that they can't do it.
We sold a bunch of those recently, didn't we?
Yeah, the soldiers want to keep it. Close air support.
7 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Franklin County 45, GRC 10.
So
Running
we're on
clock.
running clock.
run a clock.
Maybe.
Run a clock.
As soon as that kickoff comes through, we should,
Yeah. We'll see.
we'll see. The GRC coach is not happy that there was not a flag thrown on that last touchdown,
Yeah.
simply because
They've been getting so many others.
I mean he's hot. He's why didn't you fall down when he was? Why didn't you?
Okay, I'm going to add. I've got a little experience here into the production end of, events. Little experience.
Well, la-ti-da.
Yeah. Franklin
Oh,
County's
line
got.
drive.
Well, we're talking.
God, it's a good thing I didn't hit that kid.
I know it didn't knock him down. It went 20 yards out of the end zone.
Wait, Buddy's got a thought.
They've got. Yeah,
Oh.
Craig's interrupting.
Buddy's got a
Buddy.
thought.
Well, it was a live action play going.
Mhm. But they've got the lights on. The lights changing color lights on the light poles.
Mhm.
They need something a little broader over there to catch more of that light.
Hang some flags up.
Yeah,
or something.
some flags or something over there, or actually put some smoke over there, so when the smoke goes up, it hits those lights.
So, like,
Kyle,
right now?
Kyle, do you think they would take a donation for something like that?
I don't know. If anybody would like
From-
to give to it's the Franklin County football quarterback club boosters, and they'd be happy to accept anything that you might have.
Buddy, did you see what Robert Brewer said?
I did not.
It's going to be.
Do I want to?
No.
What did he say?
He said, Buddy plays a great elf.
Oh, that's great. We are in a running clock situation right now. I know each of our wives are happy about that.
The dangers of social media.
Yeah.
I've just learned to say, if somebody says to you,
Take it as a compliment.
either that or did you say this or did you say this, and I go, yes I did, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it and I
Because you
meant
don't
it,
remember.
and
Yeah.
I meant it. I'm not taking it back.
Would never be a good politician, buddy. You know, when somebody asks you a question, you answer it with another answer to a completely
Run
different
up the
question.
middle.
No, I would never be a good
No
politician
gain.
because
Not
I
a
could
lost
never
yard.
get enough votes.
Yeah. Might have lost a yard on the play on the run at the middle.
So
I could never get enough
The
votes.
team is getting punch happy here.
it is third
Sorry.
down.
Trying to
10,
fill the time.
Third down and 10 here on the
That was a
20-yard
gang
line.
tackle. They tackled about 4 different guys to stop the run.
It is third down and 10. Well, they generous spot of third down and 9. Robert Brewer should come on the show, to be honest with you. He's an interesting bird.
Oh, see, now we have the microphone and we can talk about Robert Brewer.
It's almost picked off.
Almost. I thought
We can talk about. You want to talk about it,
You
Robert?
never mess with anybody with a microphone or a platform.
If you want to,
hey, it is Christmas season.
it is. If you
almost.
if you want a commercial business loan, Robert Brewer's your guy. at
He is the
Independence Bank.
man.
He can get it done.
He's referring to when I did Buddy the Elf at my
Yeah,
church.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Well, and we could use some sponsorship here.
Anybody that wants to sponsor,
Yeah.
we promise to give the money to one of the organizations that we're doing a game for.
Hey, can I make a shameless plug right now?
100%.
In between these.
Do it.
Do it all the time.
All right. Well,
Punt.
That's going to be a punt. And that's
short
that
punt.
is-
not
that
a
is-
good punt. That ball is
That's
going
going
to
to be
go
at 36.
Let's see.
30.
Yeah, he marked it at 36.
5-yard line, 35-yard line.
It was a 36 though. But go
Yeah.
ahead, buddy.
Well, for the last 3 years, my wife and I, we just rent the Foundry out on the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. And
Best party, absolute best party in town.
and it's a fun party. Two years ago, the proceeds went to the King Center. Last year, they went to the Sunshine Center. And this year, we're going to partner with the Senior Citizens Center for their meals program.
Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, I'll be working with Marshall Jenkins, and
She's great. Marshall's great.
unbelievable. Jim Griffin does a great job.
That's where I voted, was the Senior Center.
Yeah, and so everybody
hasn't
wonders
voted
why
yet.
I put that out. Everybody wonders why I put that out on social media is because I'm in the community, but there are needs in this community that people don't know about.
Pass. Oh, shit.
Oh, he got away from him, and he made a great pass off to Jaquan Crawford.
But 28-yard line, maybe?
It's gonna take it to the 27-yard line.
27, all right.
It's gonna be a 2nd and 8.
Continue on, buddy.
Well, we haven't worked out all the details and what we're going to do. I try and rent it as soon as it's over for the next year, just to reserve the spot. Last year we did a karaoke. We'll probably do something like that, something similar to it.
Have you seen Memories Event Venue? How well they fixed it up?
Yes. It's right next to Da Vinci's Pizza.
Matter of fact, it is.
And but yeah, it's
gonna be
a
a
fun
deep
night.
pass over the middle. He's wide
Touchdown.
open. It's gonna be a touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Cohen Taylor walked into the end
What a
zone.
pass. Now,
That's a 14-year-old freshman
right.
throwing the ball on a dime.
Yeah. That was he threw a laser beam on that one. That wasn't no artsy pass. That was a great pass.
2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. We have a running clock. It is now 51-10.
Well, it's not warm outside, but they're warming up the scoreboard.
They sure are.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a good one right there. I'll give you props for that. Please finish.
I was just going to say, mark your calendars for the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving at the Foundry, and get your checkbooks out or your cash donations out, because last year we raised about $5,000 for the Sunshine Center, and we're only 2 years into this.
Who can folks, if they can't make it down that night? I know a lot of people have, their college kids come back and things of that nature. Who can they make a donation out to?
They'll see a link to donate, get closer to the event.
You guys are fancy technology.
Yeah. I'm not as good as you with the technology.
Is the date? Is it the 20th?
It's
November 20th.
It's the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving every year.
When is that, Craig?
It'll be the 27th this year.
27th of November.
Yep.
At the Foundry.
On
Broadway.
On Broadway. It'll probably, I'm guessing it's going to be a karaoke event like last year, which was a blast.
On Broadway. Like that kind of karaoke?
Could people park in the new parking garage?
It's a little bit of a hike.
Just a couple
but they could do it.
It's really.
I wouldn't park on any of the top levels.
Broadway doesn't have a lot of parking spots.
Well, I'm probably gonna
Ball
post.
kicked out
I'm probably
the zone.
gonna prop up Shannon. I don't. Is she still doing the parking garage?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you what, she's doing a great thing with Happy Trails, which is
Does that be the parking garage across from Fiscal Court or the new one by the hotel?
The one. I thought she was running the one on Catfish Alley.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but she's got a thing called Happy Trails now, where she's
Shannon Griffith.
Yes, and she's she's working till all hours, picking people up from the hospital at
she's
3
sweet.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Yep. So, all right, Kyle, give us a game recap here at 52-10, and
So
10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, 10 seconds. We're not going to get another playoff. This will be the score as we end the third quarter, 52-10. The game recap goes like this: Franklin County scored a lot of points. They've got a lot of yards, and George Rogers Clark has not.
Big passes.
Big passes. Now that they've taken the governor off. Old Knox Barrett down there, letting them throw the ball around. They got the ball back with 57 seconds left.
Right.
As in the last drive of the
And
first quarter.
we were expecting more passes with Christian being held out with his ankle.
But even still, Jack Oldham.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, what a run! One of the best runs of the year for Franklin County. And I'm telling you, this Franklin County team is going to be tough to handle for any team that they come across. Franklin County started off the season in the Battle of Elkhorn Creek, and they went down and beat Scott County, perennial power Scott County. They were a 6A champion. They're now a 5A team. Beat them 26-6, in their backyard.
They only had one close game all year, right?
And I don't know how much you'd call it a close game.
It wasn't a 40-point difference.
No, it wasn't a 40-point difference, but that game 26-6 was not close.
Right.
It was County dominated that game.
Now, the playoffs. This is the last game of the season.
Playoffs.
The playoffs start next week.
They will start
next week off.
No, they will start next week. Tonight is the last regular season game for high school football. Playoffs will start next week with your initial games against your district opponents, and then
when will we find out ours?
You will know in about 2 hours who Franklin County
They'll post it up.
will play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turnovers tonight by GRC, and let's give the defense for Franklin County. I mean,
this defense is unbelievable.
They did score a one touchdown, but that was after 28 points and being on the field the whole time, and
almost an entire quarter.
Yeah, and then they held.
And yet they scored twice.
Right.
So.
And they held GRC to that when they got in the red zone, they held them to a field goal. So, this defense has been spectacular all night long.
It is first down and 10 from the 31-yard line. And he's going to lose some yards again.
Big loss.
Oh, he's going to break free.
What are you doing up here, Ricky?
Mr. Franklin County has entered the chat.
Everyone, please stand. Please rise.
What's up, Ricky?
He's entered the chat.
Ricky Crombie has entered the chat.
Look, he's even got his own official name thing.
Ricky Crombie Film. I didn't even know.
That's pretty cool.
Is that his production, Ricky Crombie Films?
Hey.
What kind of films do you make,
Can
Ricky?
I have that hat? Can I have that hat?
Can I have that?
That's a nice hat.
This will be the last time you come in here with us. I'll tell you that much.
No, Ricky. What do you mean? I coached it, Frank. That's coached on his son.
He's representing, man. See? Representing.
He's not his skin burns right now with that on him. It's unbelievable.
It didn't burn when I wore it back then. I'm about the kid, not about the school.
That's a deep pass. And he's going to catch it.
That's a completion.
That is a completion. This kid has made some great passes tonight. It is going to be a little too late.
Hopefully Christian's okay.
It sounds like he's going to
ankle.
Sounds like he's going to be okay. It's something to be
He'll
concerned about.
Get a week's rest. They just keep him off of it.
They're not going to need him next week. We've got Western next week. So.
Yeah, we did know that.
Know who we're playing next week?
We found out early this week that it was most likely going to be Western out of Louisville that they will play. Franklin County will be heavily favored.
Another pass.
Game.
Looking deep.
He's going to be open too. Well, he was open. That is some really
that went right
great.
Through his hands. Yeah.
J.D. Baston's pass intended.
So what are you doing? Are you filming over there?
Well, Tony films. I got it.
Are you up on the roof?
It
it's cold up there too.
That was Nick Epperson
it's
out
cold
there.
on this side.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
We're coming up downstairs to y'all over here.
We're here to make your life better.
Yeah, well,
exactly.
That first booth, so we'll just take that.
Do it.
Is it loud over there? Not at all.
I was giving Tony props for score updates, and they were telling me not to.
He's trying to send people away from our feed to go to
somebody else's. Mark it, boy?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Another pass. He's looking deep again.
Oh, it's almost picked off.
Right to his hands.
That's right. Thanks. I appreciate that.
That was pretty special. All jokes aside, that was pretty damn special, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Look, there.
Glad he didn't forget where he came from.
And I never will. This school and this school district have been good to me. And Ricky, you were there when we were working to get the athletic fields here, the turf fields done, and that was that was a big deal.
It's only about 20 years too late.
It's only about 20 years too late.
But props to Mark.
Prop.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it took an embarrassing situation to go to Woodford County for
That's
the
right.
playoffs to bring it to light, but whatever it takes.
And now we have one of the best facilities.
Weren't we
in the
one
state.
of?
And we got the play clocks now.
We got the play clocks. We're big time now. It's going to be a pass over the middle. It's going to be completion, and he's going to. No, 23 is still on his feet.
Yeah.
He's going to be taking it down to the 29-yard line, 30-yard line
That's a
there.
nice football field down there now.
Number 23.
They are going to have
the
to
home
flip the
side.
bird, yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who have not been to a Franklin County football game recently, Franklin County home side is actually where the defensive or the visitor side used to be.
The what?
Yeah, and the Franklin County
Right,
faithful
that's what we're talking
have
about.
to walk all the way across the field.
It's 200 yards.
They have to walk all the way.
It's 200 yards, buddy.
Panthers over there talking some things he's heard out and about.
That's Mr. Panther to you.
No, I'm sorry,
Buddy Bennett.
Mr. Panther.
And they have to look in the sun.
God,
Right.
it's ridiculous. For 3 whole weeks until it's fall.
Yeah.
Hey, first world.
And only on home games.
Only
first
on home
world,
games.
First
Yeah.
world. Yeah.
First world good team problems, right?
So
That's right.
So you break down the film for the football team? No.
I'm just traveling.
Well, what's this film? That says film on that thing, doesn't it?
I'm with the film crew.
You just pack the stuff around. Touchdown. What a pass.
That was a great pass. That was an absolute
That was
great pass.
perfect.
We do. We
Right,
do. We have
yeah.
some second and third
We're
stringers in
preparing
there.
for 1 and 2 years down the road.
Because this 8th grade class coming up,
We were bragging on them just a little while ago. This 8th grade class.
they got a lot of good athletes in that class.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, you're going to have some sophomores, juniors this year competing against some freshmen coming up. These are some good kids. These are not good 8th graders. These are good football players.
You
all
wait
around.
until little Colton Inman gets
Oh.
up here off of
That's right.
little monsters
should
off
be a
the
flag.
Rams, man.
No flag.
He's a little stud.
I thought they jumped the line.
They got 2 kids. Tony told me they got 2 kids.
That what?
County 280.
Yeah, they do.
Now, are you still involved in soccer, Ricky? No, okay.
They don't listen to me anyway, so.
Nobody listens to you on
Well,
Facebook.
I
That'll
made,
keep
a,
you
I, made
talking.
a, I made a pitch the other day for soccer fields down at Capitol View again to turf the soccer fields
Let me.
so we can bring in plenty of adult tournaments, right?
Anything.
And youth tournaments.
But you know what would make that happen even faster?
What would
is
that
if the
be?
state of Kentucky and the governor and the legislature
Would turn over
those fields so that the city of Frankfort
Yeah.
owned those fields instead of having the city of Frankfort put millions and millions of dollars into it and then them taking away from us,
Yeah.
just like they did the.
So whatever they put into it, the state would have to pay it back.
No, they
After
they,
the
they, have,
fact.
they have to pay the cash value of it after the.
That'll never happen because we've got to build another PP down there. Down, another building down there
Yeah.
for people to work in.
What did you estimate the fields would cost to get turfed?
All done for $2.5 million.
And that was 4 years ago, so it's about probably $5 million now.
That's we're talking about 5 fields though.
Yeah, I know, but that would have made
the
us
residual income would have been over $40 million a year.
right.
And the flip side of that is if we do all
In 6 months.
if we do all that, the city and the county are still responsible for everything that's going on down there. They're paying
Right.
for everything, and the state can literally take that from us
30
tomorrow.
day notice.
30
right?
days notice,
30 day
and next thing you know, we don't have a park, just like we don't have a civic center any longer.
So we've got about 4 minutes left in the game, and Franklin County's up 52-17.
I think there's a really good chance when we get when we have a change in the governor's office. I think the legislature wants it to happen, but it's just not a priority right now. Franklin County has not been a priority for the legislature for a very long time. I mean, vote early, vote often, right? Isn't that what they say? And
Vote for the Chartreuse.
Have you voted already, Ricky? Yeah, I did too. Buddy, have you voted yet?
no, it was lines were too long for him.
I just mailed them in.
Mailed them in.
Yeah,
All of your
mailed
votes?
them in. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we
They
have
did
trucks.
145, multiple trucks.
got
I've got a
trucks.
thread about that long on my page.
Yeah, I
This
mailed
guy
them
that say that didn't happen. I said, dude, it's all over the news.
There's video. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe your
No.
eyes.
Yeah, not in today. It's
We-
1984.
We live in
You don't
the
believe your eyes
banana
and your
republic
ears.
at times.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So if we had those 5-field soccer, because we've got something nobody else has got. We got location,
Well, not just that, but you don't have multiple fields of turf anywhere in the
No.
hotel.
and we would be the go-to spot.
Oh, yeah.
And the soccer games I've seen are soccer matches. They're called soccer matches, right?
Yeah, they are. We don't.
The stands
know
are
that.
packed.
It's called a pitch.
A pitch,
But see,
but the stands are
my
called.
pitch was to have events that don't exist, like middle school.
Yeah.
Christmas Day
Oh
parade.
yeah, yeah. Wouldn't that be
brings in
cool?
millions.
And we're getting all these new hotels built in town.
Yeah, but you got to have fields for them to play on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sports tourism is the deal for the future. Right
Who
now,
coined that term?
uh,
You know who coined that term? Sports tourism.
I believe maybe Da Vinci's Pizza did.
Might have been. I think it was.
Speaking of, why isn't there Da Vinci's Pizza here right now?
Kyle
brother,
didn't-
brother, I wish we knew the answer to that one.
I brought it last time.
That's what I heard.
We were
And
Small carry right up the
It
middle.
is. It's
More Jaquan.
Maybe
Jaquan Crawford's going to take the
what,
ball
3 or
up
4
to the
yards.
24-yard
they
line.
just ate a little bit, so the guys in the other side, they ate all the pizza.
2:45
They
left to
gobbled it
go
up.
in
Yeah,
the
they
game.
gobbled it
Running
up.
clock here in the fourth quarter. Franklin County is all Franklin County all the time. 52-17.
Can you zoom in on the scoreboard for a second?
No, I cannot.
Well, don't do that
so-
then. It would look good to see, you know,
We'll do it when
in a break right
final.
here.
Yeah.
I
Looks
could
like
throw-
we've got.
I could throw the camera over the edge.
You could. Carter Richardson here in the
This is the camera right here.
as,
Hmm
as
Yeah.
the quarterback.
What'd you do with that Comrie camera?
I stopped using that camera and we upgraded. We got AI. cameras
Uh-oh,
going
little
in.
scuffle on the field.
Somebody's talking about somebody's mama. What?
You said camera, the ones don't work. Remember?
We tried it. I tried to use it up at the top too, and it won't work. I mean, if you make homebrew cameras, we are not buying any more here. At
I
Franklin
think
County.
that's the
These are
same
pretty damn good
guy,
cameras.
player for GRC that was in the scuffle earlier.
It would not shock me. He's wearing
'Cause I thought it was 48, but it's 40.
He's wearing
playing-
he's wearing a face mask. I mean, an actual face mask, like a COVID mask. I probably wears it when he's driving alone as well.
Yeah.
But,
That's getting a little personal there, Kyle.
what's that? I'm sorry.
He's wearing a face mask while he drives.
I'm sorry. I said the quiet part out loud?
That might have went out over there.
That might have.
Yeah.
Might have.
triple jabbed.
52-17. 1
2
minute.
seconds. 1 second.
Franklin County is going to take a timeout here.
Did they get it in
They
time?
did. They had already told the official they
okay.
were going to run that. 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining. Here in the fourth quarter, Franklin County is down to one timeout. GRC has not had to use one here in the second half. Franklin County leads 52-17. Franklin County is taking the seniors out and bringing in.
Number 58,
They have brought in Colin Tate. Colin Tate has been out for the year, a senior. Colin Tate was really looking forward to his senior year and was injured. He's been out for the whole year with an ACL, and he has come into the game for the Flyers. Good on him. Good job, Colin.
So he's healed, I take it, I hope.
No, he is not, but they're
Okay.
going to let him get into the game. So,
Yeah. So he can play.
well, they're going to call a timeout here with 10 seconds left. They're going to call a timeout.
All right, Ricky. Thanks for stopping
They're
by,
gonna,
man.
They're going to make a
All right,
substitution.
sure will. See ya.
That was Ricky Crombie coming in and
Mr. Flyer.
hogging the airways for us right there for a little while.
Completely getting us off task.
Completely. It's almost as if we had nothing else to do.
That's what happens when you do that, when they come in.
Carter Richardson takes a knee, and ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the last play of the game. Franklin County is going to win this game 52-17.
Man, what a victory.
Franklin County will play Louisville Western next week here at Benny Watkins Field, 7:30 kickoff. We will see if we will be live. I have tickets to the Jelly Roll concert,
Oh,
boys and
no.
girls. So, but that
He's
is
lost a lot of weight.
100 pounds.
I know
Look at
that.
you.
Look
How did
at
you
me.
know that?
I read it.
Were you looking for Jelly Rolls
No,
online
I
and
just
you came
come
across them?
across some news feed.
All right, so Franklin County, big fireworks going off here at the Thunderdome. Franklin County ends this game against 6A GRC, and Franklin County ends the season undefeated for the second year in a row. Right now, we have a scuffle here. We have which is
you're kidding me.
unfortunate.
See if it's the same
It
kid.
is. It's the same kid.
40.
Yep.
I mean, Franklin County's getting their players off the field. I mean,
Man.
Yeah, we don't need anybody
hurt or
gone
thrown out
or thrown out for next week.
And
Uh,
right now, Coach Moore is over there. He is hot. If you can't control your team, George Rogers Clark, when you take a beating, then you don't deserve to be on the field. And Franklin County, a great senior night here is ruined by some poor sportsmanship.
It's not ruined.
It
reflects
George Rogers
badly
Clark.
on GRC.
It really does. And Franklin County has a lot to play for this year. They will be the #1 ranked team most likely in the RPI. They are a 4A program that just embarrassed a 6A program.
Badly.
And
35-point embarrassment.
And don't forget to set your clocks back.
Thanks, buddy.
One more thing we should fix here in this state is getting rid of
DST.
Daylight savings time. So, for Buddy Bennett, Craig Blanton, I'm
Da
Kyle
Vinci's Pizza.
Thompson. Make sure you get your Da Vinci's Pizza, but most importantly, tune into the Flyers next week as they start their historic run to a state championship this year as they take on Western out of Louisville. And right now, Coach Pirate Redbeard, Eddie James, is talking to the team, getting them fired up for next week. This team needs this community to come out for them, and
this is special. This is a
special team.
It's a special team. That's right. It's been a long, long time.
Their only loss last year was to Boyle County, the eventual state champion. And these kids are working hard. These coaches are working hard for these players, and it's important that they see this community supports them. We hope you guys will come out and do so. But if you can't, tune in, and we will make sure that you guys are able to see what's happening here with the Flyers.
And have a little fun.
And we'll have a little bit of fun. We do appreciate you guys joining us. We appreciate you listening to our antics. We are big supporters of this program, and we will always be here to provide the entertainment and the access to seeing these kids play well as they march on towards a date in what I like to call Clickless Stadium.
Yep, Kroger Field.
Kroger Field. And until they start bagging my food, it's still Clickless Stadium to me. So for these two knuckleheads with me, I'm Kyle Thompson. We will see you next week. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the program.
Drive safely.
Drive safely and have a great night. Go Flyers.